Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We have another 3v3 for you here at Telefordune, right? This is Telefordune, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is Telefordune. This one has been sent in to us by Eric, and as always, let us go over the players on the field of battle quickly, go over army comps, and then we'll get this. Oh no. We'll get right into it. So we will naturally start with the defenders and then work our way around to the attackers and then go over army comps. Anyway, on defense, we have Eric playing as Nabatea, Starkiller 556 playing as Lusitani, and Billy T. Sherm playing as Aravaki. Attacking, we have Question Mark playing as Massilia, Dominican player 55 playing as Carthage, and Logan and Doggin playing as Rome. All right, so Massilia is bringing way over here. We have his general, Massilian Hoplites. Unit of Celtic skirmishers way out over here on their own. Very ballsy, might I add. Massilian Hoplites. We have 2 units of mercenary Gallic hunters. Looks like they're here to try and possibly shoot at artillery, but looks like they're going to get fooled. And then the rest of his army comps are, we have Axe Warriors who are single silver chevroned up. We have some Celtic Warriors who are all triple bronze chevroned. And then we have some Thorax Swordsmen who are double silver chevroned up. So money, it seems, quite possibly was not an issue in this battle. Carthage is rocking way back over here. Noble Cav. We have Balearic Slingers and then 3 Cretans, it appears. Yes. Back line consisting of Libyan infantry across the board. Nope. Sam Knights. And I'm going to say 2 Noble Fighters. Yep, 2 Noble Fighters. And then up here, we have big old Ballista Boy, Italian Swords, and then Libyan infantry. 3 of them. Rome is bringing. Oh, you poor. Oh, Rome's new. Rome has to be new. No siege equipment. Not necessarily. That's not necessarily true. Siege equipment's right here. But leaving your ballista out in the open like this is asking for a certain depth. Actually, let's just check and make sure that nobody's being cheeky here. And it does not appear that they are. Being that they guerrilla deployed these towers, I think that they might have thought that they have the scorpions on top. But don't. Not on barbarian settlements. Avocado not again. Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, don't tell me it's all Avocado cohort all over again. Avocado cohort, veteran legionaries, Then we have first cohort, armored, Praetorian Guard, Saki Equites Extraordinari. Then we have 3 Syrians, 1 Balearic, and a Legatus General. And that seems to be it for Rome. Nabatea is bringing. We have, oh, I love it. Love to see it. Eastern Onager. If for those of you who don't know, the Desert Legions pack, the Desert Factions pack, whatever it's called. There's a line of script that, or code or whatever you want to call it, that Creative Assembly forgot to take out that allows Nabatea, Saba, Massaisili, who else? I forget who else. I think there's one more. But they're allowed to bring siege equipment inside the settlement. They're the only factions that are allowed to do that. Otherwise, normally that's frowned upon. 2 Desert Pikemen up here. We got, let's see, 2 Chariots. We have Nebtian. Ooh, light archers, not the, or light peltists. Okay, not the heavy archers. Neptune swords. We got 4 of them. And then general is noble swordsman. And up here we have, let's see, light peltists, and then Neptune swords, swordsman, and swordsman. That appears to be it for Nabatea. Don't really see anything else anywhere. Arvaki is rocking. We have Balearic slingers across the board right up top here. And then we have Skutari, that's triple bronze chevron. Painted warriors that are triple bronze chevron. That could seriously be dangerous. Iberian swordsman. Single and double bronze chevron. Skutari, another double or triple bronze chevron. Triple and triple. Skutari and painted ones. Skutari and noble cav. And now, oh no, he has some cav over here too that I missed almost. Celtiberian cavalry, 2 units of that. So, Lusitani is bringing 2 units of Iberian cav. We have a unit of noble fighters up here, or Lusitani nobles rather, I should say. Iberian swordsmen, quite a bit actually. Keep in mind too, for those of you that don't know, Lusitani's Iberian swordsmen are different than that of Arvaki's and Carthage's Iberian swords that they get. Why, I don't know. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Where Carthage's and Arvaki's Iberian swords, you can use them like Thurio's spear. Lusitani's Iberian sword, you can't. It's their gorilla spears, I think, or Lusitani spearmen. It's a spear unit that's acts as a acts like the Jesus, can't believe I'm drawing a blank, and I just said the name like 2 seconds ago. Thurio spears, my lord. All right, I'm checking out for the rest of the day. I'll see you guys later. 2 Balearic slingers, probably 2 more, yep. And then we have 3 more Lusitani nobles right there. So, okay. Let's see if we can get through the rest of this without any hiccups, huh? And no more brain farts. 29 minutes, 36 seconds on the clock. Let's get this started. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do other cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel. I, of course, appreciate it a whole hell of a lot as well. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below for Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Twitter and Twitch don't really use too much, if at all. Oh, no. Please. Please. Quick as lightning. Get out here and get these guys. Yeah, it's probably too late. Discord, though, is in use. Doesn't get used a whole hell of a lot. Does get used. Hey, look, if you have Rome 2 replays of your own that you would like to see up on the silver screen, that is YouTube, feel free to hop on in the Discord server and plop those Rome 2 replays down in the replay section of the Discord server. If you don't know how to find your replays, feel free to ask in Discord. I, myself, or somebody else will, I'm sure, gladly be able to help you out there. You could always Google it and YouTube it as well. Oh my god. Nice rip. Right through these Legionnaires, taking out 5 guys right off the bat. Surprised that they're not going after the ballista here. What just happened? Did they get it? Did they actually get it? Or did he burn it by himself by accident? No, I don't think so. They must have gotten it. I couldn't see where the direction of those arrows came from. Yeah, it must have been them. That sucks. But looks like Rome's just sending up 1 unit. I mean, everyone's moving up the rest of their army. Carthage is actually, it seems like he's running up his army. So, I mean, by the time they get up here, they're going to be fresh, but they're just going to get, you know, exhausted that much more, especially traipsing through the water. I mean, look, they're already at active status. Why is that Rome is not firing? Maybe he's just waiting to see what he can actually see inside the settlement. Probably, actually. Honestly, I mean, you can always just have it auto fire into this general vicinity. Because usually everyone's kind of hanging out around here. Much like Carthage, where everyone plops their archers. Very much the same. No kills over here. Probably going to wait until they get closer. He might even be waiting until they get the towers up, and then he could just spin this around and get some nice shots in to the rear of troops who are trying to. Oh, but we got archers coming this way. Maybe trying to get rid of this ballista again. The problem with that though is trying to use fire arrow drops their range down to yep, there it is, 125. And the Balearics have 150 as their range. So wait, really? It's 150? What did these Syrians get off the bat? Where are the Syrians? 150. I thought it was only 140. I don't know why I thought it was... Oh, my God. Ooh, big hit into the Celtic Warriors there. Gallic Warriors are starting to waver. No surprise, they have no armor, and they're getting hit by, I mean, what traditionally was lead bullets. Rome is slowly but surely moving. Well, no, he's not. Just waiting here. We are waiting. And he's going to get some nice shots off here on Massicili as he moves up, or Massilia rather, Jesus. Wisely, he's not getting any closer, otherwise the Balearic Slingers would have an absolute field day on his lightly armored troops. I mean, the Axe Warriors' armor's pretty good, but I think they have some AP damage. I think. Rome's still taking their time. I mean, this arrow tower is firing. So, I mean, over a long enough timeline... Oh, just heard shots coming out. Going after the wall? It sounds like he's going after the wall. Fire shots coming out. Why are you using fire against Iberian swords? Oh, no. Oh, my God! Jesus! 102, 130. Look at the number go up! Look at how quickly he is racking up kills. My God, Carthage. These Libyans are going to have a tough time. I mean, they got so beat up. I think he's out of ammo now, though. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, my God. 9 guys done off. Oh, even more now from burning. Iberian Cav is out. Looks like Noble Cav from Carthage is going to start moving around. Yeah. Massilia has to do something here. It sounds like Carthage is firing. Yeah, Carthage is finally firing. Rome now has most of his troops up on the towers. And still, we're just kind of waiting. I don't know what's going on here. My lord. These guys took a beating. Is he out of ammo already? He is. How many kills? 187. Nice. Well done. 98 kills for Carthage's Ballista, 87 for Rome's. So we're just waiting. Massilia is doing a lot of peppering down these Iberian swordsmen. I mean, they don't have any. Well, they have 15 armor compared to. I think Carthage's only get 10. What do they get? They get 15. Yeah, I think Carthage's Iberian swords only get 10. And unfortunately, they didn't bring any with them. So, but yeah, they're all right. Here we go. Are we moving? Are we actually going this time? No, it's still firing. What are we firing at here? Right in on these peltists. There seems to be tanking shots pretty well, though. I mean, their armor is definitely much better than Archer's armor. I mean, 40... Actually, I think the Syrians get 40, right? Yeah, they do.
We understand.
Oh, chariots coming through. Iberian Cav tying up some of these units here. And now these chariots are just tearing through. Oh, but they are wavering. That is unfortunate. Keep going. Keep going. He actually dismounted all of his units? What are you doing? Oh, so close. Do we still have somebody? No, we don't. A lot of confusion, though, that happened there. A lot of jabby throws, too, into friendly units after the fact. Carthage's archers got absolutely decimated. Not going to have... their combat effectiveness has been cut well beyond half. He still has his Balearics, but that's going to be a difficult sling to get up on over, you know what I mean? Very long and delayed attack. More Cav coming out. Came out so far, and then I don't think that they got spotted. But now it just... I mean, Carthage dropped all of his units. Now they're going to spend more time once again trying to get shots here. Saw that. He's not using flaming shot, though. He should be. Fire shot's always the way to go with your artillery. Does the most damage. Which is hilarious to me that fire shot does more damage than regular shot against stone walls. Explain that. Does that make sense? No, it should just do the same amount. But it's not the case. What are you doing, dude? Why do you have your Balearics? What is going on here? There's 19 minutes and 50 seconds left in this. And no one has made it... Go, 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 go! Nice. Getting through the first cohort. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It's for they didn't toss their jabbies for whatever reason. I don't know how that happened. Yes, go for those archers. Nice. Right through the Legionnaires. The Praetorians, they weren't even given an attack order. They were just told to move forward to engage. So that's why they didn't throw their javelins. Rome's archers are now getting devoured by Nabataea's chariots. Look at that number climb. My lord. 292. And they're just going to keep on going. 192 kills for his ballista, though. Not bad. Celt-Iberian Cav is now in here as well, getting into the mix of things. Desert chariots are starting to waver. I think they're going to be out of this pretty soon. 4 guys left. There they go. But they're still roving around, so they're still going to get some kills. 393. Nice. Not bad. So far, so good. Celtiberian cavalry is in combat with the Saki Equites Extraordinari. I'm surprised that these guys are actually winning. Oh, it's starting to turn around now, it looks like. Yeah, shot cav is never good for prolonged combat. Very rarely is it ever good for prolonged combat. It's always a, well, I mean, it's shot cav. You use it like, you use it like shot cav. Charge them in, pull them out. Charge them back in. Any movement. Finally, Libyan infantry coming up the towers and starting to make their way down. Carthage is the first in. Massilia is still just kind of taking their time. Rome has managed to make their way in now as well, and they have made their way in force. Nabatean swordsmen doing what they can to hold them back, but unfortunately, Nabatean swords and noble swordsmen not going to be able to hold back the might of Rome. but I think that there's probably enough here to stifle Rome from going too much farther. Tani Arvaki kind of just hanging out for the most part. I mean, not to say that they don't have units here to engage, but Libyan infantry managing to sneak on by, but they're going to end up running into some Iberian swords. Iberian swords might do all right initially. They do have a really great melee defense, but in the long run. But 2 Iberian swordsmen, now that's a problem for 1 Libyan infantry who's down to 110 men. Lots of wavering going on from Nabatea over here. It's no surprise. They are doing their damnedest to try and hold back Rome. Peltist volleying on in there. It's like, no, they still have ammo. Trying to find a good angle, though, is going to be tough. He did. He beat these guys. Wow, surprising. 77 kills. All right, not bad. How are we doing here? These guys firing right into... Hopefully they're not hitting the house, but they got a good angle if they are getting the shots off on the Sand Knights here. Taking on some Iberian swordsmen. They are getting kind of beat up. But yeah, looks like they are getting shots off. A fair amount of bullets are getting on in there. And then these guys are peppering down the veteran legionaries and or the Libyan infantry here. Peltists moving around. They might be out of ammo. Yep, they're out. Getting charged on in. Let's take a look at their stats real quick. Melee attacks 18. Weapon damage is 35. Not shabby. Charge bonus is 10. That's shit. Melee defense and armor is 40. Not terrible. Definitely not great. But, I mean... It's a Peltist unit, so you can use them as infantry, or you can throw them in there if you need to. They're not going to last long, but they'll be a little bit of a thorn in the side, you know what I mean? So Rome still has not a whole lot left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units left. Archers are pretty beat up. Basilia, however, still has quite a few infantry units left. You can see here that he's definitely still afraid of a potential sally out. Hasn't moved these axe warriors anywhere. Carthage over here is... I don't know what they're doing. Just kind of hanging out. Ooh, but his archers are getting... Or his Balearic slingers are getting screwed by Lusitani's Balearics. Celtic warriors charging on in here. They are losing decisively, though, against some Scutari and Iberian swords. Ooh, Peltist, 58 kills. They are wavering, or routing, rather. They will probably come back. There's 30 of them left, so strong possibility that they will return. Balearics are getting moved back, actually. It seems like, yeah, he pulled them from all the way over yonder here. Gonna pull them back. Legionaries are getting beaten, 77 kills, down to 58 men. They have been surrounded by painted warriors and Iberian swords. Painted warriors get chant, don't they? I think. Is it chant that they get? Scare, okay. They get scare. Which, that definitely come in handy. Frightened by enemy unit, yeah, so that's good. Frightened. I wonder how large is that area of effect. So 1, 2, 3. Are these painted ones right here? No, they're noble swords. 4. Is that really for real? For real? Do we painted ones here? Painted ones here, okay. So it seems like the scare passive effect has a pretty large area of effect. Just for these 2 painted ones from Arvaki, we have 1... Well, he's not scared anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5 units. 6, 7, 8. 8 units. 9. 9 units that are frightened by 2 painted ones. That is interesting. Here, Carthage not having a great time. They are getting stuffed in this corner here. Celtic Warriors doing what they can, but I'm surprised that nobody's using the wall to traverse around, or to make it a little bit more of a headache for the defenders here. Rome is not firing? It says that they're moving fast, but none of them are moving anywhere. Oh, how many of the Praetorians are left? 129. Oh, the brother. 29 kills with us for this unit. 133 left. Not bad. They could potentially come in handy later. We'll have to wait and see. This unit is doesn't seem to be able to make up their mind. They're over here, waiting to get inspiration from their general. Please pat us on the back and give us a cookie and tell us it'll be okay. Please. Some more units from Rome starting to waver here. Legionaries up to 118 kills, not bad. 53 men down. Or down to 53 men, I should say. Rome's doing pretty good, actually. As far as the kill count goes, they're not necessarily making a lot of headway. This has been a real grind over here for the attackers to try and break through. And I feel like they're focusing too much is being concentrated on this one area right here. And not enough effort is being made to assault these walls here. Which is allowing, of course, the defenders just kind of piecemeal trickle down troops into this pocket here as they need. And then they don't need to have so many troops up here to try and keep Massilia and Carthage contained. It's always best to spread out your attack if you can, but don't attack on your own. Don't make the mistake that Massacely made in yesterday's video. Lots of wavering going on here from mostly the attackers. One of the Iberian swordsmen is starting to waver from Lusitani. They are losing decisively. 46 kills, 31 men left, and now they're gone. And now it's gone. 94 kills here for this Iberian sword. That's actually kind of impressive, but they are starting to waver. Axe warriors are starting to run away. Honestly, though, they might come back. They probably will come back. There's 59 guys left. But as they are routing, if they walk through enemy troops and then get killed as a process, then as a result of that, then, yeah, there won't be much left here. So far, so good. I mean, oh, look at that. They got a little gap here. They can exploit it. Noble fighters are exhausted. Combat's even. Honestly, I think I would have taken these armored legionaries and charged them right into the rear of these Lusitani nobles. That would have been the best play to make, I think. Because they were already... It was losing decisively for a split second. We saw that. Charging these guys into the rear of these Lusitani nobles would have been a little bit more detrimental to their morale. Definitely would have lost numbers a lot quicker. I mean, these Iberian swordsmen are going to get melted fairly quickly as well, but I just think going after these Lusitani nobles would have been the best bet. Again, they're losing decisively. This would be definitely the time now to turn these guys around and charge them right on in here. But it looks like we're starting to enter a mass retreat, perhaps? 77, 23, 141, nice, and 140, very cool. And, oh boy, pikes have been moved up. Onager is being brought forward. If he can get... Do they still have ammo here? No, he's out. 163 kills, not bad. But if he can get into a position Let's see. Balearic Slingers is what's left there. 4 kills for the Cretans. He's just going to have to be careful. Because if they get their archers into a safe position... I mean, like Rome. Rome could get his archers in here right now. And they would not be safe. Who am I kidding? There's Balearics right here. They would not be safe. But if he can get his onager over here and keep it protected and set it up in a good spot... I mean, look at all of this juiciness right here that Nabatea can just rip shots through. Carthage and Massilia too, with considerably less troops than what we saw previously not too long ago. Rome is also kind of in the same boat, doesn't really have a lot of anything on the outside as reserve. Looks like Massilia is going to, again, I think Massilia would have been better off landing troops up here, or even commandeering these siege towers and landing them. Just creating, like I said, more of a headache. You don't want to make it easy for the defenders, and what the attackers did was, unfortunately, make it kind of easy for them to hold them in place and not really let them make any type of headroom whatsoever. Or, headroom? Yeah. I think that's a right term to use, right? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, so far, defenders are doing a really great job of just, again, stuffing this attack here. This is a tough area to attack, usually, because, you know, the defenders get a nice high area that's good for either archers or slingers, or, hell, even artillery if you decide to put it over here and be super cheesed. It's a nice, wide, open area, so they can set up a nice defensive line. This particular area of Tellerfadun can go one way or the other. And here we go. Shots coming on in. Try and get that a shot coming in from the woohoo! See that? Here we go, boys. Big shots. Alright, here we go. We're going to get this, okay? This is going to be really cool. Alright, I think I got it. 7 minutes, 15 seconds left in this one, guys. And I feel like the attackers... I mean, granted, they have been sending in their the defenders have been sending in their reinforcements here and there, but I don't know. I feel like they haven't been running through them as quickly as the attackers have. And look, oh man, Massilia, you've gotten yourself into literally rock in a hard place. Quite literally, rock in a hard place. Back! Getting stuck behind, in between Scutari and Painted Ones, and then a Lusitani Noble for your Thorax swords. They're not gonna. They're not gonna do it, dude. Oh, you poor, poor men. More shots coming out. He's trying to get into, trying to hit those Thorax swords. Oh, he got his archers up, just immediately started to rout. Immediately started to waver. They got up, it was like they got up the tower, got inside the settlement, saw what was going on, and immediately was like, no. Fuck this. I'm going home. Oh, you poor, poor men. They're going to walk through it, and they're just going to die. Noble horse coming out. They're going to get their noble cav, rather. They're going to get some free kills here. Going to crush these Saki Equites Extraordinari, and then move right on probably to the Roman general, hopefully at least, but it looks like the Massilian general has noticed what is going on. He's going to move over to either offer support or just stop right there and not do anything. How many kills does he have so far? Only 58, so he's Probably plenty of ammo left. Here's the problem, too. Firing from right here, I mean, he doesn't... It's... Trying to aim this is a pain in the ass. Like, he has no idea what he's firing at here. And that's not a slight on him trying to aim. It's just aiming inside of a settlement, especially this one, where there are trees and then houses all over the place. Gigantic pain in the ass. And I understand why he's not moving it forward, because they did get the Syrians in here, even though they're gone. They're all gone. All of the Syrians are gone. Oh no! So he could move it. He could move it closer if he wanted to. He may not realize that the Syrians are gone. I mean, there is still the threat of the Gallic hunters. We have the Cretans here who are. Are you actually chasing down Cav? Are you chasing down cavalry? What are you doing? What is going on here? What? Oh, that's a full unit of Gallic hunters, though. Oh no, slingers. Never mind. Not as bad. Big charge from the Noble Cav. They got 38 kills right off the bat. But the Noble Cav, they're both Noble Cav. That's fucking hilarious. The Noble Cav, why are you sending them over here, dude? You have 11 kills. You have ammo left. There's no way that these guys are out of ammo. And if they are, that is just bewildering to me. Lots of wavering going on over here. Thorax swords, Avocado cohort, Roman giant ballista, veteran legionaries. It seems like the Praetorians are already gone. I don't know when they left. They may not have even made it inside. They probably saw what was going on and was like, this is a terrible idea. Let's leave. Carthage, I think, has completely forgot about his two units over here. This tower is just slowly but surely been taking fire arrow damage because they're standing in front of it. So the tower is trying to fire at them, inadvertently hitting the siege tower, which eventually will burn, collapse, and kill some of the Libyan infantry and Italian swords. Oh man, how many kills is he up to now? 139. Love to see it. Pikes haven't even needed to be brought into the battle yet, and this is over. Are you firing? You are firing. At least you're doing something right now. They are losing only because they are being shot at. Otherwise, the Legatus would not be. I mean, they are losing. Noble Cav going to turn around and say, "Hey, fuck you." Carthage seemingly has given up. Rome looks like he's going to try and chase after the Noble Cav, but yeah. All but over. Big shots coming in. He's getting some nice hits on these Thorax swords. 172 kills. My god. Ooh. Friendly fire coming in. It must be going after the general here. Oh, these Balearics have been doing so much damage, dude. 181, 132, 183, 257, 246. What about what's the time? 254, 272, 270, 233. My lord. These nobles actually breaking? 259 kills. Oh, yeah, 11 guys left. That's understandable, I guess. Their general's dead. Arvaki's general is dead. That's okay, though. Managed to kill Rome's general. I'm surprised that the Celtic Slingers actually survived. That is surprising to me. And yeah, Carthage is just like given up. I wonder if he left. Maybe he got salty and just stopped playing. Sicily's trying to do what they can, but yeah, it's done for. They're done for. You done, son. How many kills did this ballista get again? 187. Not bad. 178. And yeah, now they're just sending in troops. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what Carthage is doing. They're just kind of hanging out. But if they don't, I mean, there's 50 seconds left, so obviously there's a mass rout starts to happen, or Carthage just gives up. That's also a strong possibility of something to happen. There goes the Massilian General. Is that what we're gonna have, a mass rout, or is it that they do just give up? They concede. I could see that happening, especially if he just like stopped moving. Maybe he did leave. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. That must have been what happened. He must have conceded and left. Because none of Carthage's troops, obviously, as we saw, were wavering. And once like the last human player is done for, and there's only the AI left, the game just ends automatically. Especially if they concede defeat. All right. So Eric getting 1,932 kills, 0 for his general, 178 for the Eastern Onager, 399 and 330 for his two chariots. Love to see it. 59, 67, 117. Awesome. And 78 for the Nabatean Light Peltists. 0 and 0 for the Pikes. Nabatean Swordsmen, 82, 62, 35, 80, 121, and 199. These two units did pretty well. Usually these guys can do pretty good, and they can punch a little bit above their weight, but you got stuck with Rome, and the Legionnaires of Rome are unforgiving. And the Noble Sword, 75 and 50. These guys are not, in my opinion, they're not that great. They can be because they have that Inspire ability, that passive ability that buffs the morale of the troops around them. But they don't get Javies, and they don't get Shield Wall. And I don't think that they get... I don't think they get Shield Wall. Maybe they do. And they don't get any other type of, like, buffs. Star Killer 556 getting 2,703 kills, 70 for his general, 111, 77, 190, 191, and 260, 125, and 246 for the Lucine Nobles. Iberian Swords 46, 0, 113. Ooh, not bad. 90, 208. Wow. 36, 86. Awesome. Love to see it. Balearics 233, 270, 254, 272, and then 8 and 10 for the Iberian Cav. Billy T. Sherm getting 2,374 kills. 115 for his general, 60 and 37 for the Celt Iberian Cavalry. 205, 246, 158, and 257 for the Balearic Slingers. 59, 12, 12, and 63 for the Iberian Swordsmen. 231, 0, 97, 70. 221, 1 for the Painted Warriors. Scutari, I got confused there for a second. 157, 178, 162, and 34. Question mark getting 1,309 kills, 85 for his general, 63 for the other Massilian Hoplite, 57 for the Slingers, 48, 111, 142 for the Gallic Hunters. So well done for these two, even though he got ambushed by chariots. Axe Warriors 104, 48, 128, 82, 52. Well, yeah, that's the Axe Warriors. Celtic Warriors 52, 38, 76, and 43. These guys just got murdered the minute that they stepped off the siege towers. Thorax Swords 69, nice, 79, 52, 16, 2, and 17. These guys, yeah. Massilia is not bad. Definitely, I think, a better defensive faction just because they have, I think, more spear units. But this was not a waste of money. I just don't think I would have dumped this much into them. Dominican Playa 55 with 1,368 kills, 42 for his general, 163 for his ballista, 4 for the Balearics, 40, 11, and 7 for the Cretans, 0, 78, 226, 156, 0, 88, 51, and 0 for the Libyans, 147 and 113 for the Noble Fighters, 45, 137, and 60 for the Samnites, and then 0 for the Italian Swords, and then Lagadan Dagan, 1,723 kills, 19 for General, 77, 77 for the Saki Equites Extraordinary, 193 for the Ballistas, nothing there. 18, 3, and 10 for the Syrians, 3 for the Balearics, 49 and 107 for the Praetorians, 50, 159 and 73 for the Armored Legionaries, 77 for the first cohort, Evocati 101 and 35. Veteran Legionaries getting 147, 169, 105, 180, and then the Legionaries 121 and 77. That's it. Hell of a battle. Pardon me. My lord. Yeah, it's attacking that pocket isn't. I mean, it's the best strategy. Tulla Fordune's a tough one to attack. Um, but focusing so much on that little pocket there is not always the best because, I mean, as we saw, they had like almost a layered defense, and they held really, really well, really well, really well. And then we also saw last week too on another battle replay that was on Tulla Dune where the defenders had a staggered defense and it was a delaying action, and they just kept on gradually falling back. And that's what Tulla Dune is great for. You can either just hold firmly and plant your feet and not let anyone take a step forward, or you can plan accordingly, have escalation tiers as the enemy moves forward, and you let them in inch by inch, and you just chip away at them ever so slowly. But yeah, great battle on a great map. Feel like we haven't seen, well, besides last week, we haven't really seen Tulla doing that much lately. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did, as always. And well, as always, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.